Okay, folks, welcome back. Here we are, episode 23. We've made a few changes. We're just going to tour over to one of the pieces of land that I didn't know what we were going to do with. Kind of an odd-shaped land and not a big piece of property to really put any size field on it. It would be more of a bother to plant and to harvest the thing than what you'd actually get out of it for a yield. So, and it was like, I didn't want another grass field. I'm not into that stuff. And it's like, okay, that's going to be a waste. So I said, what can I do? And I was looking at, okay, well, let's look at productions. What can we get into that makes sense, especially with some of our crops that might be coming up eventually. And it was like, I couldn't think of anything. This is the piece of property here. So what I did was, you know what? I grabbed that set of mobile homes and put them in. So this little handy set of units right here gets us $30,000 a month. Right. So we rent out the three, and the one right here in the middle, well, right here, with the big fish on top, is ours. Eventually we're going to get a property manager in here, so he'll take over the spot, but for right now, I'm going to park my 4-wheelers down here, closer to the forest and the trails back down here, so easier to access. Yeah. So, easy. This thing is so touchy. Especially in reverse. Okay. Set that right there. Alright, we'll shut that sucker off. Turn off the lights, get out. Yeah, so check it out. Put in the mobile homes. This earned us $30,000 a month. I was thinking about maybe putting 2 or 3 more rows in, but this land is sloped up like this, so if you could see what I put in the fence and put in the road myself. They just dropped the mobile homes come here, and they got car here, nothing there, and a car there. And out back, because it borders on, there's big drop-off, see that? See the land? That's how much it was brought up to make it level to put these on. So I put in a white picket fence on the edge of the property line. Look at the big difference. Look at how much the ground had to come up to put that in. So I think it looks pretty good. It's a pretty good property income. And I might put in a couple of more productions up there, because I'm not sure if I do that again, it's probably going to step the land, and I don't want that. It's going to look stupid. So, but there was nothing on here, so this is going to bring in $30,000 a month. Better than nothing. So, like I said, I might put in a few more productions, and even on that side of the creek, I might put a bridge over to the other side of the creek, because there's room over there, and you never know. Maybe 4 mobile homes over there. Anyway, so yeah, so that was a little bit of a difference, and right here, I want to do a little bit of landscaping. Kind of want to, let's go to construction. Right here on this corner, I want to let's go down to do this. Just making sure it's evened out here. I just want to have a little area that I can come down if I'm waiting to get to the field to do whatever. I could put some equipment over here on this corner. Dirt. I just want to get rid of the bushes, you know, so you can see what you're doing with your equipment. No, I don't want to go into the field, but I do want to get the edges. There we go. Yeah, that's a bit better. Now, why want to take this stuff away? I wonder why. Take this shit right here. I want it gone. I won't take it away. There it goes. It's weird how it does that. It'll do it, maybe. Sometimes you hit it from the right angle, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's get out of this and... what I want to do here too. Okay, construction. Actually, let's see, how bad is it? Do I have to level out much? No, it's not too bad at all. Okay.
Noise. All right. Let's get to the other spot I wanted to do, which is where we fill up the water truck. I was hoping to be able to smooth out that area and be able to chip away some of the rocks, but it's not doable. It's all decorative, so you can't remove it. Just like some of the buildings on the map and stuff like that, the old broken down buildings that are falling down, you can't do anything about them. So it is 9:18 in the morning, November 3rd. There is nothing to be planted today. We have a couple of fields that the sunflower from our last harvest session there. The sunflowers and the corn, the soybeans. Got to prep those fields and get them ready to go for the next time we're gonna need them, which is not a long time. So there's no rush on any of that work. We're in no hurry to do anything really. That's why that other field we did the forestry on. As you've seen in the last episode, we took down all the stumps there, so that's pretty level ground too, and it's not exactly huge. That's this field here. This one right here. This one right here. We took out all the stumps last episode, so it goes, it's fair size. Guess it wouldn't be a bad field. It's got a little bit of a, yeah, it might make a better farmer's field. But then again, we could probably put in a ton of those. We might be able to put in a few rows of those. Put one row down and just put row upon row. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. Get 5 rows of those in. The rental homes. It's 150 grand a month. Easy money. Always. We will see. And we have to check on the castle and the windmill. I don't think either one of them is probably ready to go. We cut all the grass down here, so it's nice. So you can see now. So this is what I wanted to do, some landscaping down here too. I'm just going to pull up over here on the other side. Get out of the way. I think I'll move the water truck too. Is it full? Should be. Yep. I'm going to do this landscaping first. So we did put in sort of a road here, but I'm going to do gravel. I want to do gravel. Oh, let's check out the sales. Ooh, lizard. I'll be back for you, Super Duty. Because who doesn't need another pickup truck, right? Let me get out of the way. I always do that.
Be like object in the way. Let's do gravel. Maybe I need to do some of this. Sorry, folks, you get kind of carried away here and you get trying to remember what you're trying to do. There we go. That should make it a little bit nicer to drive in on and figure out exactly where you're going. Right. Looks a little bit more neater. I'll find something to put on there. Do a water run. Why not? All right, here we are, November 3rd, 12:28 p.m. We're just going through a few things. We have 2 grass fields we need to get to. I want to get them accomplished today, get them cut. Windrow picked up. I think we're going to make some bales. Is there... Oh, I think that baler is gone. Oh, look. What do we have here? Ooh. Some goodies. Anyway, we have to go to the map. We picked up this field as well. I'll show you what we got. This is our farmland. I'm looking to purchase these next 3 fields by January. Hopefully. And we did some remodeling on some of our properties. We will, in this episode, we're going to take down the grass field is here. Right here. And the other one's up here. That's where the equipment is. It's ready to go. We'll get on that shortly. Now, this field over here was our sunflower field that we harvested, a couple of episodes ago. Oh, pardon me. Oh, look at that. And our cornfield. Same thing. And our other sunflower field. They all need to be prepped and cultivated and probably limed, I would say, and maybe a batch of de-weeding. So we have enough work to do, hopefully, to get this episode in this November 3rd. I'll probably be jumping around all over the place. So I'm going to probably fly up here and let's get this started. There. Okay. Let's go to that one. We're going to turn it on. Back one. That is cutting, okay. So, let's go there. Let's get the outside headlands done. This shouldn't take very long. It's not a very big field. Yeah, not long at all. A couple of minutes. Yeah, and we are looking to develop some more of our properties. I'm not sure. It's almost a shame the one that we have on the one side of the map there, out by the one road there, it's down the street from the gas station. It's really nice and flat. So I think I'm going to turn it into a field. I think I'm going to plow that one and turn it into a field. Well, we're looking for some money generators besides the stuff we're doing right now, just to make some passive income, because the winter is, unless I'm doing forestry constantly, and I don't mind doing that, but it gets monotonous. You need to do other things. So we need to get some productions going, or some side businesses just to keep us going. till the spring. I mean, cotton, we can plant cotton in February. I think that's the first crop we're going to be able to get to, is cotton. And I didn't want to hire a worker for this stuff because there's not much to do, so I like to fill the time. Pretty straightforward field too, nothing too difficult about it. But I wonder what we'll put in here. I don't want to do grass anymore. I'm done with grass. Hey, what is going on there? What happened? Okay. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Definitely weird. The mini Stonehenge over there. Turn that into some kind of an attraction. So I don't think it's removable. I wouldn't think. Hey, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about that the filler episode where I did a bunch of fast forwarding with to the music. I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought it turned out pretty good. I liked it. Let me know. And don't forget, if you're liking what you're seeing, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. Get the algorithm. Get our videos out there. I appreciate you subscribing and liking. Definitely helps. Every little bit helps. All right. I'm telling you too, folks, it makes a big difference. Like this grass mowing and the stump, the video there of the stump grinding. It says the stump grinder can be operated with, I think it's 215 horsepower, maybe 220, maybe 230. I'm not sure. It's not much over 200. But I'm telling you, I operate that thing with a 500, 600 horsepower tractor, and it makes such a big difference. It goes through the stumps like crazy, and I know people say it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Yes, it does. And the same thing with grass cutting here. Like, you know, these mowers say it only needs so much, and you can go with a cheaper tractor that's lighter, less horsepower, and it's going to do the job. But it's not going to do it at 22 kph. That's for sure. With no effort. Like some of the tractors, just like a little bit of an incline, and most of these places are nice. They're pretty flat. but most of them have a little bit of a slope to them one way or the other. So sometimes when you have those medium tractors, lower on horsepower, you got to think about what you're doing, how you're doing it, so you don't put yourself in a pickle. Mind you, if you got the GPS going with this stuff these days, it's like it pretty much decides it for you. So, and it turns out pretty good for the most part. I mean, there'll be a couple of little edges here I'm going to have to tidy up here after I'm done these main rows, but, I mean, what did that take? Nothing. In game, it might be an hour. Big deal. Yeah, what should we put in here? Let me know in the comments below. What should we put in this field? Because what I'll do is the other 3 fields, the 2 sunflower fields and the cornfield that I need to, I'm gonna run the cultivator around all the fields, and then follow it up with some lime, and then if there's any signs, I think a couple of them say they got some weeds growing, I'll do the weeding, get that done, and then that way the fields are ready to go. Planting season comes, need something, bang, it's already fertilized, partially fertilized, ready to go. The soil is ready to accept the crop, whichever it might be. I haven't really looked much after, I think the calendar only went up to February at one point when I was looking anyway. When it was cotton, because I thought cotton was in November. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. Silly me. Nope, cotton is not in November. Excuse me. Okay. I do believe I got a couple of spots I missed here and there. Right there. All right. Turn it off, hold that. We'll get the mower. Oh, get him going on the other field. I'll get a worker going over there. I'll come back and get this tedding done, or the windrowing done. And that's unfortunate. There was a baler that was for sale that was cheap. It was a nice one too. But I'm not much into doing grass jobs and stuff. It used to be. It used to be a go-to thing. FS19. I used to cut so much grass, silage. It seemed like there was grass everywhere. There was contracts for cutting grass. So much. All right. This is our grass field up here. Now I was thinking, up here, It's not a bad size field. It's a good size. It's about the same size as the one we were just on about, I would say. About the same. But I don't want to do grass anymore, and this is kind of a pain in the butt up here. I was thinking... I'll get this guy started here. We'll hop out. It's flat. I was thinking about maybe doing a mini subdivision of those mobile homes up here. I bet you I could get a whack of them in. It's gonna cost, it would cost a fair bit of money, but for every one it's 30 grand a month. I've already got one right here. In this field here, it was wicked slope, right? And it wasn't very big, so it was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And it's like, hey, well, at this end, why don't I throw in some mobile rental homes? So these 4 beauties here are bringing in 30 grand a month. And one of them, this one here, I'm using as my own. This is my trailer. Now when we get a land manager, once we do something else, we're going to do something up in the field there. Up here. We're going to do something. Maybe some kind of production, or maybe some kind of animal pen. Chickens maybe. Big chicken pen. Okay, so as you can see, we've jumped ahead a little bit, and it is now dark and nighttime, and I'm just going to finish up doing this grass work and other odds and ends. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit, and I'll jump back in a little bit. Okay, folks, we're just going to whip up to that other field and get that grass picked up. Okay, let's get this equipment, let's get this grass dumped and get this equipment clean, power washed and cleaned up and put away. I think we need another light here. We can't see anything here in the nighttime in the dark. So I'm going to install another floodlight. Now that's much better. Okay, a little bit of light on the project. All right, continue on putting stuff away. Okay, folks, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Please hit the like button and hit the subscribe if you're liking what you're watching. Until the next episode, we'll see you there. Peace, love, and happiness, people.